Hi everyone, it's CherryEnchantress. I'm here with your weekly reading, and pick a card and love message from your person. Person could represent anything from a crush to a twin flame, and if that doesn't apply, it can be from a future person, a spouse, some twin flame in the future, somebody coming in. Could also represent your higher self and also a message from spirit. As usual, we have 3 piles. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. You can choose your piles by the pictures if you like. The first card we have is called Bonding. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. Spirit Soul Path. Your relationship is part of a personal spiritual evolution and ascension. And Perfect Match. You complete each other in the most harmonious way. So those are your 3 choices. So choose by picture if you like, choose by number 1, 2, 3, choose by timestamp. You can also choose by which one feels the hottest. Ooh. Well, okay. They all feel warm. Yeah, that one for me. And it's usually not number 1 for me. It's usually number 2. But anyway, so that's one way to choose. And you can also choose, decide to listen to the whole thing, all 3 piles, because sometimes there's a really big message and 3 chapters to a story. Sometimes, I don't know what's going to come out, and there's oftentimes a story comes out. So choose however your spirit guides you, your soul, your gut guides you. And if you need one more little piece of help, let's just breathe. Okay, push out your breath. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes, release your breath. Open your eyes and let them go to the pile that your eyes drift to. Let's begin. Alright, and we have pile 1, Bonding, and we're going to shuffle another card from the Romantic Faery Oracle that I made. And is anybody watching Bridgerton or have watched it? I hadn't even been on my radar until TikTok and this song that came out and singing this song, and now I have to watch the whole series. But it's really, really good, and it makes me think of a lot of the romance novels that I read as a teenager and an adult, and that's kind of how these cards were inspired by romance novels. And even if especially if our relationship is complex and difficult, it might be very, very much like a romance novel. Have you noticed that in romance novels, the hero and the heroine often are like fighting in the beginning anyway? So let's see what's going on with you guys, though. Let's see the bonding couple here. What's going on with pile number 1? This one wants to come out, but it didn't flip. Okay, I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to wait for a flipper. Here you go. I'm doing this off to the side so I don't bump the camera. Sorry, but I am actually shuffling. It's taking a little while here. Spirit wants to get just the right card. What is kind of like happening next in your... What's the spirit... The romantic fairy is just kind of like this little energy that flies with you. Symbol of a lot of the spirit guides, your spirit team that's around you. And this fairy is just part of your team here. And she sort of floats around you and guides you and blesses you along the way. All right, let's see what this one is. All right, responsibilities. And we have Forever Young as well, so that's good too. And these came out last night. So your romance is being interrupted by the duties of family life. And Forever Young is saying your romance sings with joy as you surrender to youthful playfulness. So I feel like this is the antidote to this. Sometimes you get too wrapped up. And the card that I put back was material attachments. Sometimes you get too wrapped up in the trappings of life that you don't allow yourself time to just laugh and be silly and goofy, whatever. So I think that's going to be the way that you attract love in your situation, this bonding with this person through play full time, like maybe a place where you both would play, like an online game, or you know, maybe you have kids in soccer together or something like that. Okay, let's see what the Faery Forecast has to say. Let's see. I mean, you don't have to have kids. You can have your... I feel responsibility sometimes is about like a family person that may have already kids in their life, but not necessarily. It could also be adults, you know, parents that you're taking care of. Some people have that responsibility. Okay. You've got Embark and Crescent Moon. So it looks like you might be soon taking a journey, and the Crescent Moon is about a date night and having to do with moon energy. This is a Crescent Moon, but today is the full moon in Leo, so maybe it's talking about the full moon. But also remember, like the next phase will be a Crescent Moon. So if not today, then maybe coming up very soon, an auspicious night. This card can indicate a date night with a special someone. The waxing crescent moon indicates still more to come. A waning crescent or disseminating moon shows something getting smaller, less intense, and calmer time period. The time is ripe to kiss the girl, maybe before the last petal falls or the clock strikes midnight. The time is of the essence. So embark, you know. This is kind of about being this is almost like the Fool card, you know, having faith, taking a leap of faith. But you're doing this together. It's not alone. It's a journey that you're taking together. With that special friend, person, lover. The journey could be overseas or have to do with a long distance relationship or going the distance together. It can symbolize a literal, like a boat ride, a canoe ride, or a romantic gondola ride. It will be calm and peaceful transition into learning more about yourself and each other through this journey. So perhaps it's the disseminating moon that's happening because it's the calm energy. Oh, look, and this boat is kind of like in a moon shape, right? It's kind of like you're riding this moon cycle, this crescent moon cycle, where you might get a kiss and a date night out of it. That's nice. Okay, I haven't used these in a while, but I wanted to share some erotic enchantment with you. Let's see what sexy is going on for you guys. Are you going to do anything in this romantic date? What's going to happen? Let's see. All my cards are just so large size. It's because the cards, the only card, well, they do tarot size with the silver and gold edging, but then the oracle size, the typical oracle size 3.5 by 5 doesn't have edging, so you have to go up a notch. All right, you've got magnetism. That's what it feels like in this picture for sure. Very strong magnetism, like a moth to a flame. And submissive heart, I am yours. This is just declaring yourself to your person, you know, like, and you probably, most likely, you're the submissive because that's what's represented here. But if you're like a cross watcher, then this could be your submissive person. It doesn't matter what gender you are, but there is definitely a masculine and a feminine here, and you just put yourself where you see yourself, right? So put yourself where you see yourself. Okay, so let's see. Let's try to see all the cards. Okay. All right, so next, I'm going to use my my Enchanted Romance tarot deck, and this one I have been using the holographic one. I don't know why my brain is. I need to eat some ginkgo biloba or something, or walnuts. That's it, walnuts. But this one is the silver edged and doesn't have as many cards as the holographic, but the holographic is starting to feel a little tired right now, so I'm going to give it a break, and I decided to pull this one out. All right, so let's see. Here we go. So what's kind of happening? Like, what are the things leading up to this situation? It looks pretty nice. This guy could be military, maybe. You're very, this is like one of the most clothed pictures of all my pictures in here, so it could be like a very slow disrobing, you know, or it could be very, it's a little bit more courtly, not courtly, but you know, modest. Your relationship has a certain modesty. Maybe you are courting, you know, there is a sexual attraction, but all right, well, let's read them this way. So the Page of Wands is definitely strong, sexual, romantic, sensual desire, passion. The Wheel of Fortune just means everything is favoring you right now, that things are going your way and you have a karmic connection. The Page of Pentacles is feeling this amazing connection and also a possibility of offering you something stable. These are two pages, so lots of communication coming in, and these are kind of like two parts of this personality. They may be strong and fiery and passionate, but they also have a stability and a sensitivity to them, so you don't have to think that they're just going to be in and out. It's going to be a little, you know, it's going to last a bit. It's building foundations here, and the things that they say, their communication, what they bring to you, will make you feel secure in this knowledge. So let's see what they want to say. All right, well, just recently I split these back up again in girls and boys, and feminine and masculine. So the beige was the masculine and the pink was the feminine. So we're just gonna see what the masculine has to say first, and see if this works. All right, so if you want, go to TikTok and see a little conversation that's happening over there on these cards. I guess the light I see in you is what you see in me. All right, and let's see what the feminine has to say to that, or the alternate person. Let's see. So one person's saying that, the other person's saying this, but this could also be both the same person. I miss you more than it seems. I need more time to figure things out. When I look into your eyes, I get lost in you. We'll just do one more response of some sort. I'm still hurt from the past. There you go. All right, so something happened here, and you know, I think they feel a little bit ashamed about it because they're trying to figure out what to do next, but still the feelings are strong there between the two of you. There's a magnetism that's undeniable. All right, so let's see now what the Enchanted Embrace says. These are cards that I made that love songs and love lyrics. Let's see. And other things, and other mixed up stuff. Now that I see you, everything is different. All at once, everything is different. Now that I see you. And that's from Rapunzel. A lot of you relate to the princes and markers that I had used before, and I think I'm going to do that again, but I need to get some more ink so I can print out some different ones. I would walk 500 miles to be with you. I love this one. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more. I will love you to my dying day. I love you till my dying day. Come what may. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. I gotta get what they're feeling. So how's your person feeling right now? We're going to use the Sentimental Silhouettes. You can get these all in my shop. And by the way, my romantic fairy is in the shop. It's about to be in the shop. I have some that I have in stock, but I have to set it up in my Etsy. So heads up. Soon you'll see that in the Etsy shop. But it's also available at makeplayingcards.com. All right, this person's feeling caged, feeling trapped and a little stuck. It could just be cabin fever. I need to be where you are. Let's see what else anxious, feeling like I'm losing my mind. Maybe I'm in my head too much. Uh-oh. Something going on in their world that they feel like they can't get out of. And left out, feeling a chill and distance. I think maybe you guys might be in separation or having a long distance issue, and he's just feeling it. Also, it could be the weather they're feeling right now that's keeping them, you know, that cabin fever, stuck inside and just going out of their minds. That's how your person's feeling right now. I'm sorry they didn't give you a romantic message of how sexy you are, but this is honestly what they're feeling. They're feeling like, winter's great, but winter plus COVID is a little bit muchy, you know. All right, so let's see who this could be talking to you. I got the cherry on top characteristic card, so let's see if you recognize them by these characteristics. This is just the cherry on top. Let's see. Ooh, a passionate fire, obviously. Looks like a very fiery person, a passionate person. Doesn't have to be fire sign, because fire is within a lot of people's personality, no matter how, you know, what their sun sign is. But definitely could be fire signs, because we did have the Page of Wands. We've got Earth, hard worker too. Yeah, the responsibility came out right there. So they're a hard worker. Let's get one more. Or a little bit more if Spirit so chooses. And you got the nurturing water. Beautiful. So this person's got a lot of responsibilities. And I'm feeling, you know, part of their responsibilities is really caretaking, you know, nurturing someone, children or elderly or something like that. So, or pets, you know, they're pets. And I've actually overnight went through something like that. I just barely slept, in and out of sleeping, but I was really focused on keeping my mind positive and doing Reiki healing. And you know, Poe, he's always getting into something, you know, he's always, so he had got some kind of crazy problem with his eye. I think it's just a little cold in his eye, but I was worried overnight about him, but he's doing better. He's doing much better now. So yeah, so a lot of times that's what I'm doing when I've got my own family. And even though they're adult kids, I still need to nurture my family, my furry family too. So let's see what your charms have to say. Okay. Let's see. Is that good? I'll just say right there. There. Okay. All right, look what we got. The Beauty and the Beast together again at long last. So they're at that part where they've, you know, bending a little bit. He's going through some changes. She's going through some changes. Is this a transformative time where you're getting real close to seeing eye to eye, but then he's going to let her go again. He's really making some progress though. All right. So and look, very sexy combination. But there is this energy of being stuck in the castle, not able to get out. You have Mr. Spock energy too, like nerdy sci-fi, a very lovely guy, even though he's kind of cool, calculated on the exterior. He's logical. Man, Leonard Nimoy was a super nice guy. Then we got the letter C and the new Bohemian, something wild and exciting about to happen. And new and true and sure, something within this week. Well, this is a weekly reading. A lot of it does trickle over to, you know, to future time periods, but or portends, you know, gives you clue to what could happen in the future. But it seems like this week is actually some things are coming out. So be optimistic, like the little pig. Well, I'm intend to do Chinese New Year reading too. 'Cause that's coming up pretty soon, isn't it? We also have the Courageous Lion. See, there is a lot of work going on here. A lot of work. It's practical work and it's inner work as well, because the transformation is happening. But there's this beautiful music connection always. You have Christoph. So he's a good guy, and he's gonna. I think he will make you an offer of stability, but there's things that he has to cut out first. Some things that are just not working right. It's every once in a while you have to assess, and it doesn't have to be big or major or some kind of dramatic event. It can just simply be, all right, I'm doing this. What things are not serving anymore? What's not really working? It's same thing of like when you clean out your closet or something like that. You're like, if you haven't worn it in a few years, some things you keep sentimentally, and I'm not going to argue about that, but some things you just don't wear. You're like, do I really need to keep this in my closet? I'm not wearing it. It's best if I give this away. Make some space, make some room. So those kinds of things that you do can definitely help your energy. When you release things, it helps to attract things. Yeah, and this is all about creativity here. Okay. All right, guys, I hope you like that. Oh, hugs to my subscribers, and hello, visitors. Please, visitors, will you please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, and share this, and come over to TikTok and all of those things. I would really like it if you joined our family, become a sparkle of light. If you want to be official, want to become a member, there you can do that too. But I would be just happy if you were subscribing. But I also am happy if you're just visiting too. So thank you so much for being here. I'm going to shout out my members while y'all take a look at the description box. There's a lot to see in there, and there's a lot to see on the channel. I have a tab. Every tab has something underneath it. So check out those tabs. And check out my links and my email address if you need a private reading. So I've got this now. I've updated the list, so I'm going to call you out precisely this time. My Platinum Pixies, Kelsey, Peltier, Lupe C, Cheryl Borelli, and so Claudia Lane moved from Twin Flames, and then I think she said to Golden Fairy, and then finally to Platinum Pixie. So hello, Claudia, my beautiful Platinum Pixie. My Golden Fairies are Ritz and Spirit Fairy. My Twin Flames are V Monaco, Girly Curly Girl, Gabriella G, and Your Uplifting Mind. My Fool of Faithers are Claudia Coxis, Anastasia Motina, Leo Sunchild, Rosie Cytheria, and Sunny King. Where's Claire? I thought Claire was up here. Oh yes, I can't forget. I have her name in all caps. Claire, my beautiful Claire Matthews. She's also a Platinum Pixie at the top, and I put her name in caps, but I didn't see it because it's getting crowded up there on top. Thank you guys. I'm so amazed. And also, by the way, Platinum Pixies, I readjusted, what each tier gets. Platinum Pixie gets a reading plus charms, but you get a shorter reading. So it's $25 in 25 minutes plus charms. Check out the little join button, and it gives you more details. But I need to update my video, so don't look at the video. Anywho, Full of Faithers, I got you guys. And my official souls, Liz, Chrissy, Brandy, Sleepy Cat, Yvain, Hippie Love, Jessica, Moni, Surya, and Patricia, Mystic Mountain Dance, Jaden, new to the list, Jaden Langkilled, and Maya Pace, who's been on the list before, but I don't know why I didn't see her the last time. And Brian, I can't forget Brian, very devoted follower, and my 1111 patrons, Melanie, Trini, and Laura. Okay, those patrons are from the Patreon page where I post my artwork. So there you go, guys, and I'm going to move on to the next now. Alrighty, and here's pile number 2, Spirit Soul Path. Your relationship is part of the personal spiritual evolution and ascension. So whether you're with this person in 3D or 5D or somewhere in between, or we're a little bit of everything, just know that this person's really truly affecting your life in a spiritual way. and helping you like learn this self-love and helping your soul to grow. So let's see what else we can see from the romantic fairy. Romantic fairy will guide us and show us what's coming up next for you in your romantic path and your love life. Let's see. Okay, very nice. You have the benefit of the doubt. Give your relationship a chance. So this could be like, you know, maybe you had doubts, maybe you're feeling insecure, maybe you had your own self-love issues or self-worth issues, and part of healing that is giving your relationship a chance, because that is how you're growing and learning about yourself. All right, so let's see about the fairy forecast. Like, what's coming up? What's the weather report? What is coming up in the future for you guys? Okay. Ooh, the humble bee. I love this one. So let me tell you the whole story of the humble bee. The humble bee is named after a painting, and the painting goes like this. The honey bags steal from the night tapers their waxen thighs and light them at the fairy glowworm's eyes. This long title of the classic painting by John Simmons features a humble bee that had honey stolen from him, and it's in part an admission that bad things can happen to good people, but the hope here is that the fairy is a witness. It's like the universe sees. It's about karma, and it's about justice, you know, and aligning everything, and sometimes you just need a witness to know us, you know, our hearts. We do our best every day, and sometimes bad things happen to us, even when we manifest good things. And you know, a lot of us have a certain karma maybe that we're dealing with, that we brought over ourselves from a past life. But if you can gracefully and, you know, and authentically face the challenges that come to you and arise, and move past them, then spirit does see what you've been doing. And so here the fairy represents a witness and loving force who will set the wrongs aright. So have faith and stay humble. And there will be times where you just like, maybe your ego flares up and you're like, I don't want to stay humble anymore. What good does humble do for me, right? Like, I get taken advantage of, whether I'm humble or whether I'm a fighter, you know? But don't do that. Stay humble. Be true to your authentic self. So let's see, what's the erotic situation here with the erotic enchantment? We've got a lot of spirituality and growing self-love here. What can you do in your sexuality to help the situation? I think this is one of my favorite ones that the fairy turned out. Like, she looks so realistic right there with them. But I put the fairy through all of this. Like, you can see her very lightly here. It's just very bright light there. Anyway, my cards, if you want to order them, I got them on makeplayingcards.com. And they're also going to be in my shop today, probably. Most likely, if I can get that done. I should be able to. I gotta take pictures in the good lighting. Alrighty. So let's see what the love life is doing. What's your sexy life doing? These cards are taking a bit. They're trying to find just the right one. What's that one? Ooh. Somebody was doing something. See, I think that was when the ego comes out. When the ego comes out. I should take that one. Maybe it'll come out again. I like that one better. Emotional outbursts of body ripple effect. This is the whole body. This is explosive sexual feelings. this is what you do to each other. You're not just a spiritual connection. You are this amazing connection that brings so much water and juices out to the forefront, you know? It's just a very intense. It's intense, and it's your emotions, and it's your, I don't know what else to say. This represents, it's more than just an orgasm. It's just, it's like bliss and surrender and all of these things, you know, very much so. So next we're going to like do a little reading from my silver edged version of the romantic, the Enchanted Romance Tarot here. So much romance. Because, yeah, we're getting closer and closer to I was about to say Halloween. To Valentine's Day. Oh, so like you've got the Hanged Man. You guys are some kind of suspended situation right now. It's like last night we said this a few times. We're in limbo. This kind of feels like you're limbo, right? Whether you're swimming up or down, you're just sort of like, so this is also surrender though. It's just like release and surrender and submission too, a little bit, you know, just surrendering to how, just giving in. Don't let the pride get in the way. Oh, you got the Lovers. So maybe some Gemini energy, but this is the committed energy. This is two souls becoming one, mind, heart, and body, all of it, just like this, you know, this evolution, and the final outcome. And you got the Ace of Wands. So look forward to a possible new beginning or new start, a new passion, some singing, a song coming out that's meant for you, some kind of connectivity with the person that you love. I never noticed this before, maybe I did, but she's singing and she's this is kind of like a plaque of a saint, but it does kind of have a St. Christopher's look about it, like maybe she's singing to her boyfriend Chris or something. I don't know. Interesting. All right. So let's see now with Love Notes by Queen Sugar. I have split them up to part 1 and part 2, and one is masculine and one is feminine. You decide which one you resonate with, or they could both be you or both be your person. So it doesn't matter. But we're going to use it sort of conversation style, like I did over on TikTok. You'll want to check that out. It's funny, got cool today, but now I'm getting hot in this window. Sweating a little bit here. It was breezy and windy overnight, and oh man, it was spooky. So your person is saying, I'm sorry for the pain, all the pain that I have caused you. I need you to know that it hurts me knowing that I hurt you. Okay. Is this my pile? No, pile 1 was. Okay, and let's see. What do you say back? My heart is yearning for you. So I guess you're forgiving, because your heart yearns. I can't count. Somebody's very talkative here. I can't count the times I almost said what was on my mind. You and I will always meet somewhere in between. And what do you have to say? We'll just get one more. You guys let me know if you like this way of doing this back and forth. Okay, somebody found their voice. Ooh, you're the song of my soul. See, she is singing. You're the song of my soul. Don't forget about me. You're my 2 of Cups. I'm still hurt from the past. Pile 1 said the same thing. I miss you more than it seems. I think that one also came out. So yeah, definitely missing you feeling here. Every time I think of you, I always catch my breath. Why did that come up? And you're miles away. And now on this lonely road tonight, I'll be missing. What is that? Missing you. Since you've been gone, away. Alright, speaking of love songs, let's see what we can find in our Enchanted Embrace love lyrics deck. Here's like some love lyrics and love song titles and other mix matches, moshes of songs. Ooh, I know you have options. Why me? I'll love you to my dying day. From Mulan, come what may. I will be honored to meet you. You are sweet perfume like a desert rose. Allez, allez. This is a sting song. You light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my days and fill my nights with song. It can't be wrong, 'cause it feels so right. 'Cause you light up my life. Alright, enough singing. Now let's see how they're feeling. This is the Sentimental Silhouettes. Let's see how your person's feeling right now about you, or about themselves, or about the relationship. Or a little bit of everything. Wow, they feel very connected to you. There's just, so I love this feeling how you finish my sentences and anticipate my thoughts. Determined, I will find a way to make this right. We will be together. I have a plan. And they're impressed. Your style and confidence is very appealing. I admire you. That's so nice. Thank you. I admire you too. Alright, so let's put a little cherry on top. This is my characteristic cards. Let's kind of see who this might be. That you might recognize them. So let's see who this person might be. Okay. From the characteristics, or when they're at their very best, it's always good to appreciate them for the good things that they are, and don't keep fault finding. I know it's easy to do, but what good does it do, right? It just makes you right, self-righteous, and there you go. You're sitting in your self-righteousness. Congratulations. Like, are you with the person you want to be with? No, I'm sitting alone in my self-righteousness, and I feel great. So air is free. They're loving and nurturing. Let's see, anything else? Spirit, anything else? Wow, open-minded, very nice. We really like the open-minded people. That helps us in this business for sure. Okay, so now let's get some charms. This person seems like a decent person. I feel like you just need a little boost of self-love, and can just keep on doing things that make you feel good and strong and confident, and eventually it will all catch up with you, and you'll realize, hey, I got this amazing person because I am amazing too. All right, so let's see. I was about to put music on, but it's kind of peaceful, and I don't even hear like all the noisy cars or the crazy motors driving by really fast. I must have picked a good time of day to do this. All right, let's see what we got. We got Belle. She came out in the first readings, but here this is kind of like her by herself. This is kind of just for me saying, Belle, just put a little bit focus back on yourself. Or don't worry, the beast will be there. He's gonna be there, and he's gonna dance with you. This is her all dressed up, waiting, seeing if he's gonna get dressed up too. And there's Codsworth saying, oh, I'm so excited, the beast is he's getting all dressed up. He got his hair cut and everything, like right before the dance. And she can count on him because he's trying to make an effort. Okay, he's transforming, he's making an effort. So have faith. You're sure. You got an idea. There's a kiss coming. feeling happy and ever to happily ever after. You're on this beautiful road together. Okay, I'm not going to keep ignoring the ring. Oh my God, you guys, you got the engagement ring. So leveling up your relationship, maybe a commitment coming in. You've got miracle. Some of you are probably sarcastically saying that would take a miracle. But you know miracles can happen. And you got forever. You have forever and ever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, ever. You got the cornucopia of abundance, and your special number is 2. So maybe this has to do with February, the month of February. You are no longer the fairy that's seeking the match. So this is an earring that lost its match, and I look at it as the fairy who finds her match. And then you have music here, and you have Saint Vincent de Paul? No, Saint Vincent, yeah, is all about, is the patron saint of compassion and helping the poor. Also, you have 28, so that's in a couple of days. Ooh, or is it tomorrow? Something might be happening tomorrow. There is, like, similar to pile 1, there's a feeling of like being stuck, you know, like social distancing or having cabin fever because of weather or whatever. But you have definitely fertility, baby making potential, and some of you might be pregnant out there, or, you know, babies on the way. But those of you who don't want babies, please protect yourself, because you have that potency right now. So just keep that in mind, because especially with this one, it's the baby boy. You have a baby boy, by the way, and yeah, I have 2 baby boys, but they're not babies anymore. But this is like the guardian angel of baby boys. It could be your inner child, your person's inner child too, like representing there's an inner child that needs so much love and tenderness and compassion and guidance from certain special angels. They are 1 in a million, no 2 snowflakes alike. I have a feeling, though, it could be the weather for some of you people out there. You've got the crossroads, or you've got the Operation Lifesaver. It's like, this to me represents lots of things. One can be just being cautious and having caution. That could be with that. This could represent that you are actually saving someone's life by being in their life, by waiting for them, or being patient while they're going through changes and stuff. And you're also growing and changing your life as well, because you are that this special soul path person that you're ascending and growing and learning, and it has to do with you as well. So C for creativity and connection, and the Wheel of Fortune. So fortune coming back in, but this also could represent Mercury retrograde. Just be aware of retrograde energies and use them to your benefit. Try not to go against, the grain, because it's not going to be so easy to do certain things, but other things will be very, very nice during this time. Like research, anything with RE, spirituality, shadow work, all of those things would be really good during this time. Regimented type of things where you're trying to follow a very strict schedule and get a lot of things done might not always run as smoothly during retrograde times. So allow flexibility and go with the flow. All right, so that's it for pile number 2. Big hugs to my subscribers, and hello visitors, and kisses to my members. Mwah. Thank you so much, everybody. If you are new to the channel, please become a subscriber. I would love to have you as a sparkle of light. Whether you're just a visitor, a subscriber, or a member, you're all to me sparkles of light. Your soul, you're the sun, you're bright, shining. Our connectivity means so much to me. So you know, as much as I try to guide you guys, you also do the same for me. You guide me, and I am truly appreciative. That being said, though, if you want to become official Sparkle of Light, I'm going to read off these members, starting with the Platinum Pixies, going all the way down to Sparkles of Light. While you check out my description box, you can see the different links I have to get these cards, the timestamps, if you need them still. You can see my email address at the bottom if you need a private reading, and ways to find me on TikTok and other places. Also check out all the different tabs too, the community tab and playlists and merchandise. There's something in every tab to see as well. All right, so my platinum pixies are Kelsey Peltier, Lupici, Cheryl Borelli, Claudia Lane, who moved a few spots up. She kept moving up, so she ascended to Platinum Pixie. And Claire Matthew, hello Claire, who came over from the Patron page. Then we have Twin Flames, V Monaco, Curly Girl, Gabriella G, Your Uplifting Mind, Full of Faithers, Claudia Coxis, Anastasia Motina, Leo Sunchild, Rosie Cytheria, and Sunny King. And my official Sparkles of Light, Liz, Chrissy, Brandy, Sleepy Cat, Evane, Hippie Love, Jessica, Mona, Syrian, Patricia, Mystic Mountain Dance, Jaden, hello, and Maya, how are ya? And Brian. And then we have the 1111 Patreons, Melanie, Trinity, I was going to say Trilly, but it's Trini, Melanie, Trini, and Laura. And the Patreon page is another place where you can donate and also hang out, but I just felt like it's kind of hard to manage that and YouTube at the same time, so I mostly just post artwork over there. But if you do want to donate over there, you also get free things that go with that membership as well. All right, well, I'm going to move on to the next. All right, last but not least, we have the beautiful Perfect Match. You complete each other in the most harmonious way. I love this picture, just so soft. It has such a creamy quality to it, doesn't it? All right, so let's see what else from the Romantic Fairy. The Romantic Fairy is just kind of telling you she's just flying along the path. In this picture, she's just kind of like way off in the distance, so you can only tell she's a little light. And yeah, but you'll see her stronger in other pictures and other cards. So let's see what the Romantic Fairy is saying about your path here, your romantic path, your love life. What's going on for you? What does that say? Oh, you got a divine timing situation at hand. So your love life will soon experience a serendipitous event. Let's see now if we can figure out the timing of that serendipitous event with the Faery Forecast cards. The Faery Forecast deals with timing, weather report, atmosphere, future. So what does the Faery Forecast have to say? Whoa. I am almost done with this tablecloth. Well, I love my sequence, but I think I'm going to have a nice Valentine's theme coming up for you guys. All right, you have Zephyr's Breath. There is this kind of feeling in the air. It's the Zephyr's Breath means it's not so much new love as it is as a change, a change in. You know how when you can smell autumn or when you can smell spring, it's just like that. It's this changing of seasons. So definitely this could represent the change between winter and spring, and that you'll feel it in the air. Let's see what I wrote about this. I made this nice little booklet to go with it. A breeze coming, and it literally means a western breeze. Breeze coming from the west, a sweetness in the air, like the first floral scent of spring or that fresh, cool breeze of autumn. It portends a happy omen, something or someone soon to come that will give you a light, happy feeling. So what else are they going to make you feel? I got my Erotic Enchantment too, which is, about, well, nothing special. It's just about feelings like a kiss. What is the erotic feelings here for you and between them and you? Okay, what do we got? Ooh, pleasuring, getting wet. This is very sexy. I feel like this can be a little bit like self-pleasuring for, and you know, somebody's an observer. Somebody likes to watch you or likes to look at you, you know. This could also be what they like to do with you, you know. They would like to get you wet. They would like to arouse you. They would like to make you fulfilled. All right. And so how nice of them. So let's see with our what is this called again? Enchanted Romance Tarot. This one is the silver edge version that I made, and because my foil edition is just getting a little tired, a little bit worn out. So I'm gonna, it's this one substituting today for that. Enchanted Romance. What's going on? What does this look like coming up forward for you in the next few days? Let's see. What is coming up? So this is your week ahead. Sometimes things that you see this week can portend to something further into the future. But yeah, we're trying to focus on the week. Ooh, a lovely Queen of Pentacles here. She, you know what? She's full of love. She's earth signs. So somebody here that's an earth sign. She makes a great mom. She knows how to organize and schedule and just do it all. But she has a very warm nature about her. So that could be you. And then you have the Eight of Swords. So this could be like the cabin fever, feeling stuck. The divine timing feels like it's not going to happen because we still are in a pandemic, because maybe because of bad weather and other things can keep you stuck in a certain place, you know, or other energies can kind of keep you stuck. So let's see what else. You know, restrictive energies, like even work restrictions. You've got, well, these came out again. You got the Hanged Man, which makes me feel like a suspended period. Could also be submissive kind of heart. I give you my heart, I'm submissive to you. But also just like right now it's in limbo. Something is in limbo. The divine timing hasn't arrived yet, but it could still arrive. And then the Lovers, that's nice. The Lovers is the twin flame card, and it's union, both, you know, mind, body, and spirit. Mind, body, spirit, yeah, emotional, all of it. It's all of the connection that you could ever ask for, even the sexual connection. But if you're worried about that, you got the Devil too. And this is so cute because I feel like we have this interesting little earth combination here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Earth Queen, and we have the Devil, which is a Capricorn. So some of you might resonate with that, but I feel like this could be like if you're in a twin flame situation that's in the 5D, it could be coming down now 5 into the 3D divine timing. It's actually going to happen, and he's going to do this to you. So yeah, it looks good. He might even want to tie you up. I don't know what his desires are, but he looks a little devilish to me and hot at the same time. So look, he's got you in binds. But not to be silly, but my friend Natasha at her channel, A Journey into the Light, whenever the Lovers or the Devil come out, she considers both of them twin flame symbols. And because it's this bond, you know, it's this union. This is a very fleshy, earthly, material union, and the only way this can be harmful, like an addiction or, you know, temptation or something on the negative, is if it's the material has gone too far, if it's taken too far, if it's to the extreme. So you got to find balance within it. But the fact that both of them came out is a good sign that you have a balance. You have the spiritual and the physical too. All right, so let's see what this person wants to say to you. So we got Love Notes 1 and 2 by Queen Sugar, and I split them up for this video I did on TikTok. So I'm just gonna use them split up. Beige is for boys, not necessarily, but you know, you choose what color you like, beige or pink. Oh wait. And if you are or masculine, feminine, any way you want to put wherever you want to put yourself, whatever resonates most. Or they can be both from you, or they could be both from him. So or the person, it doesn't matter. Either way, all love, 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 love. You know, whether you're masculine, feminine, male, female, same sex, opposite sex, it's all love. He's saying, or your person is saying, I want the whole world to know I'm with you. I guess the light I see in you is what you see in me. So let's see what she says back. I think I'm going to shuffle those. Okay. What are you saying? It's not you, it's me. Your confidence is beautiful. Let the old me go and see the new me. She's really working on herself here. You're worth it every moment, every breath. She's really, really working hard on making herself the best person she can be. And I will wait for you. All right? Or she or he. So this could be the he and this could be the she. You know, either way you want to look at it. Or it could be both coming from both of you. You know, like a lot of times twin flames will feel the same things at the same time, you know, and so you're feeling a lot of this working on yourself. I feel that, you know, and being worthy of each other. So next we have the Enchanted Embrace, some more messages, and in the form of love song titles and love song lyrics and kind of mishmashes of songs. Got Let Me Be Your Wings from Thumbelina. Let me be your wings. Let me be your only love. Okay. Do you need more? More, give me more, give me more. So yeah, I think there's this desire for more than just the spiritual, or just even just the lovers. They want, or just the devil, you know, they want the total picture. They want the all. You both maybe do. Let's see one more. All right. Are you coming to the tree? Are you coming to the tree? I will love you to my dying day. I'll love you to my dying day. Come what may. So the coming to the tree has to do with the place, a predestined place maybe that you've already discussed before, or maybe you haven't discussed it. Maybe you're subconsciously, you know that there is going to be a place that you meet, this divine timing, that serendipitous event is going to happen. You know, this could be a call from your person saying, hey, manifest this, keep at it, because it's about to be real. It's about to be 3D. It's about to manifest. It's about to come into our worlds, you know. I will love you to my dying day. No matter what happens, I will always love you, okay? All right. So let's see how this person's feeling. This is the Sentimental Silhouettes, his feelings, her feelings, the feelings deck. Feelings they have about the situation, the relationship, about themselves or about you. Let's see. Ooh, a whole bunch came out. Feeling like petals on the wind, time to move on. So, you know, there's times where one or the other of you feel like you have to step away for a moment, you know, maybe you need space. But then with this space comes a new realization, like they get encouraged because they had a chance to think about it. And this is saying, I will win your heart no matter what it takes. Or maybe you stepped away, and now they're a chaser. You know, somebody, I think maybe somebody was the runner, somebody was the chaser, and you flipped roles maybe. But anyway, somebody here is determined to win your heart no matter what it takes. You're so precious to me. They're intrigued, feeling like I should investigate these clues. They're also a little bit unsure. Honestly, I'm not really sure how I feel. Give me some time to think about it. And then they're feeling criticized. I feel the criticism might be from a different direction, or maybe they're afraid to return. If you've been in a separation, maybe they're afraid to return to you because they're worried about being criticized or what you might say. But it could also definitely represent a separate energy, because the encouraged energy is, I feel, is about towards you, and the other energy is it's like ego based, you know, it's like mind tricks and things like that. So understand, they kind of put themselves through a lot of mental gymnastics when it comes to trying to figure things out. Like they try to investigate, they try to figure things out. They don't know exactly what to do. They, you know, feeling like they can't say or do anything right sometimes because of, I don't know, it's just maybe because they investigated too hard or something. But you know, there's also the feeling of distance and space and separation, which can make a person feel unsure or have a little anxiety too. So let's see. Let's put a little cherry on top. Let's not worry about the sad things and think about some good stuff. And these are characteristic cards, so they're just your, you know, the final. What are their characteristics? How would you recognize this person? Let's see. Here's this. What characteristics do they have? All right. Water, understanding. They're understanding. They're flexible and strong. That's very important to have those qualities. All right, let's take a look at your charms. All right. So they could be involved in a situation, maybe work or whatever, where there's just too much nitpicking going on, criticism, and they're tired of it. They need a break. And it might not have anything to do with you, you know? Because you seem like, you know, their home, you know, their peace, what they want to do to you, this change in the air. And you are the perfect match. You chose the perfect match for a reason, because you know that you complete each other. All right. So let's see. What do the charms have to say? Okay, a lot of protection coming out in everybody's readings. You have the Divine Masculine with the unicorn. You have the thimble, which represents protection. You have Mr. Spock again. I think pile 2 had Mr. Spock. He's logical. He doesn't always appear to come from a heart situation, but he's probably more loving and heartfelt person than you give him credit for, even though on the outside he just appears very logical, intellectual, and, you know, uses his brain more than his heart. You've got, maybe he's just a nerd. You got the 4-leaf clover. You've got an invitation coming. So maybe you're going to go see Judas Priest, or maybe this is just a plain invitation to anything. Could be a concert or anything else. It could be an invitation to do a bike ride. You've got, so it's like a ticket. Could be a plane ticket. And look, you've got Mr. Spock and the little robot. The robot makes me think of the Tin Man, you know, who said he needed a heart, but he was actually the one that was the most tender about all of them. Oh, and I'm totally overlooking the fact that there's an engagement coming. So, you know, you guys could be leveling up. You could be getting proposed to, or at least feeling a little bit more committed towards each other. Wow, twice in 2 piles. Nice. You've got Sebastian here saying, kiss the girl. And you got the sun. It's like, let the sun shine in. Good, happy hugs in the USA. Feeling sure. You got this person who wears many hats. This could also be other lifetimes, like the Victorian times, too, that you might have known each other. Maybe you're going to have pizza together. Make mine a almond-crusted spinach pizza. I don't know. That's what I've been eating lately. It's really good. You get an hour of nice conversation, intellectual conversation, something happening on the 25th. So we passed the 25th, so maybe you'll have to wait a little while, but, you know, or maybe something else about the 25th. Here you got February with the 2, so maybe it is February 25th. Something's gonna significantly happen. You have Saint Joseph, patron saint of the daddies, and you have the beautiful mermaid. She's deep and peaceful and an easy communicator, and she has a lot of depth to her. The Lady of Fatima, peer to the children, so there could be a children connection with you. Even Saint Joseph is holding a child, so there definitely could be a father or mother here. You've got the turtle that's going out to the sea, depending on the tide, low tide, high tide, and that's all affected by the moon. And we're in full moon in Leo today, so pay attention to the moon and how it affects the tides, and know that this is affecting you similarly. And so is Mercury retrograde. So all of these, you know, with the pentacle here, there's stability. Despite these outside influences, you can still weather it with no problem at all. You just have to know how and when to use certain energies, you know. Be careful, though. There are like some dark forces that want to try to knock you down occasionally. So, but you have this beautiful protection around you. You've got the fishy of good luck, and you have the kitty cat, and you have dancing here. You got this little tiny key that opens some kind of special box. A lot of stability here. Pretty love. Tall and beautiful giraffe. And there you go. Get some fresh air if you can. I mean, you might have a little cabin fever, but whenever and wherever you can snatch a little exercise outdoors time, get it when you can. Like I did yesterday. I went to the beach because it was a warm day, more or less warm, and it was supposed to be sunny. It wasn't real sunny, but it was fairly sunny. Today's actually sunnier, but it's cooler. So I don't know, like today would have been a nice day too to go to the beach. Either way, I'm trying to sneak in those kinds of days as much as possible because it's good for my energy. And it's the best way to ground for me is feeling the sand. So I'm thinking it's like something that's making me realize that I really am sort of a beach person. Like I could use one of those beach homes where my backyard is the ocean or something like that. Something I've been thinking about lately. Anywho, so I just want to say thank you all for being here. Big hugs, and big hubbies. Big hugs to my subscribers. Hello visitors. If you want to subscribe, please feel free and hit that bell for notifications. Check out my channel. Check out all the tabs and check out the description box and give it a thumbs up and whatever you like to do. Share the videos. I love it if you share them too. Thank you all who share the videos. I so appreciate it. It's so kind of you, and it's very also kind of like embarrassing, not embarrassing, but just like, okay, that's great. You know, it's sometimes I just can't believe, you know, how many people I touch and how wonderful you guys have been to me. It gets a little overwhelming, so I almost like brush past it as if, you know, it's nothing, but it means so much. I just want you to know how much it means to me. So before I go on, I'm going to shout out my beautiful members. Going to give you a kiss first. Mwah. All right, so members start with the Platinum Pixies. We've got Kelsey Peltier, Lupe C, Cheryl Borelli, Claudia Lane, who moved up. She ascended. We have Claire Matthews, who's also quite an ascending kind of person. We got the Golden Fairies, Ritz and Spirit Fairy, the Twin Flames, V Monaco, Girly Girl, Gabriella G, Your Uplifting Mind, and Full of Faith, there's Claudia Coxis, Anastasia Motina, Leo Sunchild, Rosie Cytheria, and Sunny King. And the actual legit, if you want to have soul next to your name, the Sparkles of Light are Liz, Chrissy, Brandy, Sleepy Cat, Yvain, Hippie, Jessica, Mona, Surian, Patricia, Mystic Mountain Dance, Jaden, Maya Pace, and Brian. And then my 1111 Patreons from the Patreon page, Melanie, Trini, and Laura. Over there I post my artwork and stuff, but you can also get some readings over there as well. If you're one of those big spenders and you just want to throw big money at me, I have really large tiers over on the Patreon page. Otherwise, you know, pretty much same over there as on the YouTube page, except YouTube I pay attention to you guys a little bit more over here because I don't go on Patreon as often. It's just to post things. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much again for being here. If you watch, especially if you watched all 3 piles, I don't know if you got a bigger story out of it, but anyway, to me, this it feels like some good energies happening just with the aid, actually, of the full moon in Leo, which is kind of got a portal feeling, like the Lion Gate feeling, and then with the Mercury retrograde, which always kind of like jumbles us up, but if we use this energy for spirituality and growth opportunities, we can use it in a beneficial way. So try to look at these things as gifts and not things that will get in our way. Alrighty? Okay, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.